My name is Regina. My pronouns are he, him. I am from New York, and this year, 2024, I have published my very first novel. That novel in question is More to It. At some point, I had just had this idea pop into my head, this basic concept of what if two complete strangers ended up meeting, becoming friends, falling in love, but then realizing that they actually do have a history and they didn't realize it. And it kept making me think, well, how would that affect what they have now? Would the past just be too rough for them to look past? Or does the connection they make now, has that created something that is strong enough for them to move past it? I started writing this in 2019. It was just a basic idea I had. And then when the pandemic happened in 2020 and I had a lot more spare time on my hands, I decided to really start committing to this. And what started as just a basic idea grew into something even bigger than I initially anticipated. The story in question, our main character, Paige, she is a mostly introverted, but very promising, very gifted student. She's only 15 years old at the time the story begins. She's on the honor roll, and she's mostly devoted her life to just studies, to just her schoolwork, and a very small inner circle of friends that she's made. She's not interested in dating. She's not really looking that deep into the future, aside from just wanting to make a career as an educator and to basically strive in her schoolwork. But then suddenly she is assigned to tutor Stephen Axel, our secondary character. He is the exact opposite of her. He's outgoing, he is ill-disciplined, he's got a bit of a hot streak, he's promiscuous, and he, in a way, is mostly just trying to escape the life that he has now. He doesn't really have any grand schemes for the future. You know, he's just living his life and doesn't really aspire to do much. And he's failing at school to a point where he has to repeat 11th grade, and now he is in the same grade as Paige. And Paige is assigned to tutor Stephen in just about everything. And at first it doesn't go very well, but after a while, they start working together, they start working as a unit, and they actually do end up becoming friends. And that friendship eventually evolves into something even greater, until they discover a big secret about one another, and suddenly that secret has thrown everything into perspective, and it challenges their friendship and their deeper feelings. They discover that there is actually more to it, more to each other, than what's originally perceived. What motivated me to publish this is just in general, I had always wanted to create something that exclusively came from my mind. I've always loved storytelling as a performer, and I really wanted to take an extra challenge for myself and see what kind of stories I could tell as a writer if I have exclusive control over the story and the outcome. And after writing this for so long, it became very personal to me. It became something that I really attribute to certain experiences and struggles that I've had in my life as a kid, as a teenager, and still as an adult. And I wanted to publish this because I was just hoping off the off chance that hopefully this book could resonate with somebody, and hopefully it could give them some sort of guidance or some sort of help or some sort of inspiration to keep that going, to let people know that these are just small portions of life, and the challenges that we face are ultimately going to decide who we are going to become. My inspiration for writing comes from a lot of different places. I take a lot of influence from movies and from books, some video games. A lot of it also comes from real life experiences that I've had. When I was approaching this, I wanted to have a lot of elements of romance and of drama and of comedy. Those are three big things that I think are very essential in life. My book is available at the Milton and Hugo official website, but it is also available on Barnes & Noble and on Amazon.com. You can pick up a copy for yourself today. And I really hope you enjoy reading more to it.